Send in messenger. Open there. Let's do this again. Hopefully we don't lose everyone. Mm-hmm. And we're back. Hi, Miriam. Welcome back. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that just happened. So this is what happens when you don't have, when you do it all by yourself. All by yourself.
All by myself.
All right. So now I'm going to do a song, I guess. Can you, now we're going to see, oh, look. Yep. Turn that down. So there, turn. I've actually, it has a mic off button on it. So if you look, dun, 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 there's a mic off button. So I just turned that off. So I just want to have my main audio. Hi, Margot. We have some people who weren't on earlier. I feel so bad. I'm like, oh, we lost all those people. Yeah, so welcome back for those of you who are just joining us. We now have 2 camera angles. Hi, guys over here, and hi, guys over there. And we're gonna I'm gonna do some songs on hey, Danny's back. Everyone's like, why'd you get rid of me? Wasn't my fault. Sorry. I guess I was on 2 main devices, and it over, because I had using the same account, it didn't like that. I think that's why it kicked me off. Oh, and we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna sing a different song. And yeah, hold on. Here we go. So so I'm gonna go. You can't hear that on that side, right? I turned down the microphone on here. Can you hear me over there?
Yeah, it's a little distorted though.
Okay.
And low.
Yeah, I don't have the 1 2 2 1 2. Is that better?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. This is my first time trying it this way, so you have to bear with me. So. There we go. And turn up.
I know. I am between 2 Joshes. It's great.
Wow.
One of the Joshes is looking at me. Yeah, it's kind of in and out though.
Is it in and out? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Is it muted? No, it's unmuted. I'm gonna take me out of there. Can you now hear it?
Yes, but your microphone's distorted.
Distorted? Okay,
yeah.
That's because I still have all that on me.
It's muffled. Muffled and distorted.
Muffled and distorted. That's great.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. No, it's not a great thing. All right. I should probably have it up too. That's probably one. All right. I'm gonna try to do a song. It might not work. I'm trying to do this on the fly, and ever since the shutdown, that didn't work. So.
Mm. No, we hear the music, but it's really distorted. Like, really distorted. It probably won't sound like this, you guys, when it's actually like you guys playing with it. I think it's the whole idea of like trying to stream and do all sorts of stuff. Very, very low. Yeah, I hope dropping the thing didn't harm it. What am I drinking? I am drinking a matcha latte, or sorry, a raspberry matcha latte. Yeah. Oh, that might be connected to the other screen, Josh. I think that the other Josh. We need the other Josh.
Yeah. There, we're
There
gonna
you go.
remove
There you
that
go.
Josh.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We'll
remove
just
that
play
Josh.
around with it next. For the
Also, StreamYard's not made for phones, so that could also be a giant problem of that as well.
Yeah, we'll play around with it later, and then that way we can do a little video later on to.
Oh wait,
show you
I see
guys.
what happened. Hold on,
What
we're
did
gonna
you do?
we're gonna try one more time. I'm gonna go back, try one more time. All right, because I
Okay.
had it on echo cancellation. It automatically adjusts mic volume on my phone. So we're gonna bring back other Josh over here.
No. No. Yeah, we'll just. Mm-mm. Very, very disturbing. You'll see in the playback. You'll see in the playback what I'm talking about. It's buzzing. Like there's a buzzing. Like every time you talk is buzzing. Roberto. I'm done. I'm done. Which one? Oh.
I'm back.
Yay!
Yeah, this is a real Josh. Did I buy insurance? I like that one. So yeah, so don't drop this thing, by the way. It is made in China. But what's cool about it is like the developer, Bobby Locke, I'll hit him up and be like, hey, I just broke my receiver. And he'll be like, why'd you do that? So, and he'll send me a new one. I broke my first transmitter, by the way, the first time. So these are very delicate. They're also $40. So there's a reason they're so delicate. On the other one, I sat on the pin and broke it right off. So, well, I bent it. And then when I went to go plug it in, I'm like, wow, it's really loose. And then I played with it and I broke it right off. So yeah, bring it in a carrying case. Carrying case.
And bubble wrap.
So, and Kareem couldn't hear it at all, not even buzzing. But really, I think part of that is because StreamYard's not made for phones. I know that I've struggled with it when we had our coaches on last year using phones for the StreamYard, and it would constantly drop, and all of a sudden we would have no audio. I should write them and say, hey, why don't you make an app for phones? Because I do love it.
A lot easier, for sure.
Yep. So, and Roberto says, thank God I have a good set for my recordings. So I make more sample videos of how to use this as well and post them later on. But these are two devices. This is the V8S right here. Oh, I should have tried that. Should have plugged that in and seen if that worked.
I think it's best to try and do.
Okay, we'll do that later.
Yeah.
That thing was pretty incredible too, and that one was $22, and it's metal construction, and it has bass and treble, and reverb knob, and tape, and music, and fun things on it, and sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
But we just want to make this easier for you guys, and I just made it seem really complicated. So. Good luck.
It's probably easier if you're not trying to stream at the same time.
Yeah. Stream and have a bunch of things open. And I'm sure my son's downstairs playing games right now on his computer, which is always fantastic. Are you doing that, Noah? Yeah, he is. Yep, he sure is. He's probably playing Roblox. But
it's really not as complicated as it sounds. It is really, really simple, and we could definitely have tutorial or setup, video later on up later on. But if you're interested in getting, one of these devices, that absolutely we can definitely help you out on how to set it up so you are good to go for your videos for the audio side.
Yep. And Bobby's gonna get a fun. I'm gonna try. I have to try it after this now. Because I'm like, I really hope I didn't break my receiver. But the receivers are really, but he's also willing to send you like 5 receivers. If you're like a karaoke host out there, on my website, and I'll post that on our KWC Facebook page soon. Also, you can go to KWCUSA.org and go under our shop, and you'll find that page there. You can actually get the elephant ear straight from there. But there's one that's for weddings, and it's the same price for some reason as the other ones. And it comes with like 4 receivers and 1 transmitter. So I would, for the same price, I would get that for karaoke hosts, especially because then you can sanitize them between. And then if you're at the show, you also have that time to play with it. And just in case one you drop, you can have 3 others. Yeah.
Well, that's some gadgets you guys can use.
Yep.
But of course, it's not necessary. It's just little things to help you improve the audio quality.
Hey, I got more stuff.
Oh.
So the other thing I got. Yep, I know. I like it. So this is a mixing console, USB mixing console right here. And I actually use this for my outdoor gigs, my traveling gigs, because this is USB powered. Not only is it USB powered, but I can also plug this into a computer and go straight in there. And not only will it power it, it will take the main audio right off of that. This can sit at my desk, and I can get the original thing. This has highs and lows. It does not have mids. This was $45 on Amazon. So again, and it's Taeyon A6 professional 6-channel stereo mixer. It has a bunch of different effects. And yeah, it's also Bluetooth compatible as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I plug into my my laptop to record videos and get the audio straight going through to my computer.
Yeah.
Because most computers come with a voice recorder. And you can have it where it's reading it from the board. Obviously, you want to make sure your balance is set already on the board, the levels. And you're not going to be able to split the vocals from the music. It's all recorded in one track. But it's great because if you've got a good mix, boom, it's already in there, mixed well. And if you want to hear yourself, you can attach that board. I'm assuming you can attach that board as an output to your speaker.
Yep.
But the recording is going into your computer. It's great. It's great. It's super simple.
If you have a portable speaker like the one I was using earlier that has the transmitter put in on the mix out, you can actually plug that output from the 1/4-inch port on the back from the mix out right into your computer. And you can also sing on those speakers. These Bluetooth speakers, a lot of these PAs are like $50. They might not sound the best for home use, it's meant for like a little. They're not the best. However, this one was $200. This is a nice one. It's made by Ion. It's heavy too. I'm gonna put it up here really quick. But on the back of here, there's a mix out on the back. I can plug in multiple microphones. I can plug in multiple things in here. It is Bluetooth compatible. And then you can either record the room noise from that with a phone, or you can plug it right. If you're recording from your computer, you can actually plug it right into your computer on the mic input jack and adjust your mics, turn it down a little bit because you don't want it to clip. And you can just record it that way. I do recommend getting a decent webcam. And this means more gadgets. Hold on. Decent webcam. So when I'm making some of my videos, this is not the webcam I use. This one's a really good one though. This is the Logitech. The one that you're watching me on is the Logitech 720, something like that. But it is it's a 1080p, 60 frames per second, but it still looks like a webcam. That's why I don't use it for one of my singing videos. But I do use this little Magiton No Pro that cost me $24, and it's a 4K camera. But it's nice and clean and crisp. The only thing that I don't like about it is it won't let me plug in audio. There are some that will let you put in an audio feed. That one's like $80. But again, you can plug it right into your speaker. I plug it into my computer, use it as the camera, and use it as a webcam. the quality is amazing. It's really crisp. It's really nice, but it cost me like $25. Don't go out, like my Logitech costs $125. The one that I'm talking about, and this other one has way better quality, but the audio stinks on it. So, yeah.
Speaking of webcams,
yes,
you notice that my video looks really great.
Looks awesome.
Okay, so here's the difference. Okay, like last time we talked, I was talking about lighting. Okay, and let me tell you about lighting. Notice I don't have shadows behind me. It's great. It's wonderful. Okay, and you're gonna see my absolutely cluttered house, but I'm going to turn this around. Okay. So right now you're seeing this really clean. I am filming on my laptop webcam. They suck. Okay. Really. Laptop webcams.
Webcam. That looks great.
This is my laptop webcam.
Wow.
It is horrible. Anyone who knows about laptop webcams, they know that laptop webcams, the ones that are built in, are not built in for that 4K or the 1080p, high def stuff. Okay, it's usually pretty cheap. Okay, so this is my laptop webcam. I'm not using a separate thing. Okay. However, want to know the difference? I have lighting happening. This is the difference between having good lighting and not so good lighting. So I'm going to show you how I'm lit. Okay, so I got this.
You just said you're lit.
I'm lit.
I'm lit.
Okay. So here's my backdrop. Okay. You got my backdrop. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this around so you can see. All right. I've got a ring light shining on the backdrop. Okay. I've got my softbox light on one side of me, and I've got another softbox light on the other side of me, and bam, I am lit up.
It looks great.
It looks amazing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got my little studio going on.
So now I need to show you what I'm doing. So I have, so over there, you'll see that I have my ring light shining on my backdrop. I also have another little light right there shining on the backdrop. And then I have this light right here shining on me. So that way I get a nice clear.
So it's important. This is the difference between having good lighting, not so good lighting. And even with, a laptop webcam, because of the proper lighting and where it's, the softboxes I love because it diffuses the light all over the place. So it's not harsh. It just kind of softens everything up, but it's lighting me up. And that's why I'm not having any glare on my glasses, because there's nothing in front of me. These are off to the side like this. So even with a cheapy webcam that's on your laptop, you can still look great and have a good backdrop, set up, sing your songs, hey, right? Just sing, boom, you're good. You film, you send it in. That's what you do, okay?
And that's not a green screen, right? That's just a nice backdrop.
This is literally my backdrop.
Yeah, because I was going to say, that's a nice backdrop. Like that doesn't, I didn't think it was a green screen because you don't have, like if you see I have a little glow to me and you can tell it's still a little bit of a green screen. But but some of those backdrops, there's some great ones out there. You can also
Amazon's got great ones.
And run to your fabric store, get some weird cuts of fabric that there's on sale. So
I would say about a yard. Yeah. And just get it behind you. We don't need to see your whole body. It's not necessary, maybe like from your waist up would be great, but again, that's the difference between having good lighting. You can use a lower end stuff, like lower end devices, and still produce high quality videos. The No Pro obviously is really, really cheap. Are you using a webcam or the computer camera? I'm using my laptop camera. The little webcam that comes inside, built into my laptop.
Kind of computer? Wait, what kind of computer is it?
This is a Lenovo ThinkPad.
Okay, so it's not sucks. Okay. Yeah, no, I have a Lenovo.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
I'm like, if you're using MacBook Pro, that one is pretty sweet.
It's decent, but webcams that are built into laptops are actually not that great. That's why they always say, hey, go out and get yourself an external webcam, because those are actually built for that. But this is just my laptop webcam. It's garbage. When I'm in my office and working and doing Zoom meetings, I'm just like, it's very strange. I have to put a like one of those backgrounds, but I just look terrible. But I'm currently in my dining area, which I've made into a little studio. So
nice.
Bam, lights, amazing.
Yep. And you don't need a backdrop. You could be on a bare wall. Like if you have like brick exposure anywhere in your house, or even in front of like a fireplace, it's a great backdrop. There's so many great places that you can actually go that you don't even realize. You know, for me, if I close my door in my bedroom, I have a nice wall right behind me that I can just go and do recordings at as well. So we don't want to go and be crazy and
you don't have to be nutty about it. You could, I mean, if you can sing in front of during daytime or whatever, and sing in front of a window, not where the window's behind you, but in front of you and getting that natural daylight going on, that would be great. Just having enough lighting on you and diffusing it. If you can go to Home Depot and get one of those clamp lights, that's like $6. Clamp it to like a post or something that you could do. I had to jerry rig this situation years ago.
Harbor Freight. So I was helping Brenda Hebert how to do her, because she was shooting at home. It was really dark, and I was like, hey, you need to improve your lighting. And I don't know what it is about Vegas too. Vegas, for some reason, no one puts like good light bulbs in their place, and it's dark, even though it's like the sunniest place on earth. So I'm like, hey, go to Harbor Freight, because Harbor Freight used to have those clamp lights. They don't have the clamps with the LED that they used to, but she found these ones that were magnetic and ones that had suction cups on them. And it was like that big around. And she bought 2 of them for $3.99 each.
See,
and
I
was shocked at how good her last shot was. And she was using a low-end old phone that's not even the phone she uses anymore, and was just putting it on Wi-Fi, did it. But she was using elephant ears, and it sounded great.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to spend an arm and a leg trying to get a good setup, okay? But what I'm saying is, Nathan, no, actually, I like the outside.
We were fine with
it. Yes, your outside is good. Like, I love your outside.
Yeah.
You got beautiful green trees out there. I'm like, I was like, ooh, just remind us of what I cannot do right now, but whatever. But yeah, this is the difference between having good lighting and bad lighting. It doesn't, even with the most high-tech stuff, like camera-wise, you still need to have proper lighting. Otherwise, things can get grainy. It's not the best quality. Does video production, like Josh said, video production is not part of your score, but it's always nice to see someone who's taken the time to make it look nice. The judges really do appreciate the little extra effort you put into it. And that's your way of making yourself look putting your best foot forward. So we want to make sure that we're giving you the kind of tips where it's going to be easy for you, cost efficient, you're not breaking the bank, but at the same time creating these wonderful videos for the judges to watch and score. And so that's, at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. We had a little snafus here and there, but
there's also a great way to get free stuff, by the way. So a lot of companies on Amazon, they'll pay you with product, and also will give you an extra bonus if you review their product. So I started doing that last year. That's how I got some of these fun gadgets. I will never review a product that I have to give a 5-star. I made that mistake last year, and they're like, YouTube, make it 5 stars. And I was like, you did not say that. So I made it 5 stars for like a minute, and they paid me back. And I was like, now it's not 5 stars anymore. It's back to 2 stars because it was not a good quality product. Because they'll pay you for it. And you don't want to make sure that you're still able to express your actual critique of that product. But there's this sound card. There are ones just like that on there. And so instead of paying $20, they will pay you $20. You will pay for it first. You do the review, you show them the review, and then they send you the $20 and then a $20 bonus. Yeah, it's really cool.
fun stuffs.
Yeah.
You know,
I got a
gadgets.
webcam last year that was it was probably the best webcam I ever used. It was better than my Logitech, and I bought it. It was $30, and I reviewed it. It was fantastic. And then my son borrowed it, and now my kids use it all the time.
Oh, so you got it jacked.
It got jacked. Yeah, one of my kids were like, "Can I borrow this?" And I was like, "Sure, you can borrow it." And it was 4K. It was a way wider screen. It was actually too wide. The reason why I kept using my Logitech was it was wider than my backdrop, and my backdrop is 8 feet wide. So I was like, "Whoa." So.
Yeah. Yes. So it's not that difficult to make a really great video. I'm I'm lucky because my boyfriend is a videographer, so he helps me out a lot of stuff. I learn a lot from him. But yeah, I mean, the 3-point lighting, this is what we're looking for, kind of. I mean, in a sense, not in the judging perspective, but like things I like to look for is, just proper light. Because if we can't see your face, how are we supposed to judge you on how you're presenting yourself? So obviously have the light in front of you. Don't think like, oh, if I have a shadow in the back, it's gonna ruin the whole thing. Not everybody is, has all the equipment. Okay, but do the best you can in making sure that there's enough light in front of you, that you are using things that are, I don't know, good as far as audio. Josh, presented several products that could really enhance your audio capture so that we can hear you better than, like he said, trying to shout past the music.
Yep.
And then you don't have that much control too. Like you don't know how in the softer parts it might not pick up because the music might be louder, and then you just drop out completely. So yeah, of course we want to have the best audio because that's what you're being judged on for the most part. But then your performance is us seeing you visually, so that we want to enhance that too.
And when I'm using at home for these and for videos that I make also on my computer, I'm using a 4-channel Yamaha MG06X. It's not the USB version. But I do have an output that goes straight into my computer and just plug it right into the microphone jack. I have 2 JBL monitors so I can hear myself. You guys don't hear it because I'm using dynamic mics. I don't use condenser mics. Do not use condenser mics if you are using monitor speakers because you will hear a doubling effect. It's not a good idea. The other problem with condenser mics, if you are using one that's not a handheld and you have this giant, I want to give this tip really quick. You have this giant pop screen over it. We want to see your face and your expressions, guys. If you're going to do that, you got to sing to the side. You need to put it on the side so we can still see you, because those condenser mics, yeah, exactly. That's what I see. And I'm like, yeah, show us how it looks on the side though, when it's on the side. Show us, Miriam, how it looks when you're on the side.
Oh wait, let's do it.
Yeah, yeah. So like if you're, there we go. See, if you're gonna use a condenser mic, make sure you do it on the side. Some condenser mics you can use with monitor speakers, but those are only handheld, only certain ones. I know that the Rode mics are able to do that. I know some of the Shure's and Sennheisers are, but I don't recommend it because also you have to use phantom power, and you don't want a phantom power if you also have your wireless mics or other non-condenser mics in there, because then you're sending power back to a unit that doesn't deserve power. Yes, I hate pop screens in front of your face. I hate it. Drives me crazy. You are not in an actual studio. Don't do it. So
they're in their home studio though.
Yeah, in the home studio, but that in the home studio is okay. But I would still say I would like you to use a handheld, even if it's like a junky one. Like I have this little Talent. Like this is a $20 microphone, but I always have it in case my wireless mics don't work. And they have a bunch of Shure's and Sennheisers over here too. But I always have the other equipment to show you guys because you don't have to spend a lot to have good quality. And even the cheap mics.
Yeah, I do want to say this. A lot of people think having condenser mics is the better way to go. Let me tell you something about condenser mics. Condenser mics will highlight every problem in your voice.
Yep.
So you have to be very, very delicate with condenser mics because it will showcase all your problems. If you want a spotlight on every problem area that you might have with your singing, go the condenser mic route. If you want to kind of mute it a little bit, go with that handheld, go with the dynamic mic. It's going to round out those sounds better for you.
Yep. And also those plug-in USB condenser mics, they're like $25 to $45 on Amazon. Don't do it. I'm just telling you, don't do it.
Just go dynamic. Just go dynamic. It's easier.
Just go dynamic. There's actually some cool products out there too. There's an XLR, a female XLR that you can plug like in the speaker. You can plug in and it goes to USB. You plug it right into your computer and you can get that right off for either your board or another speaker. Or you can even plug a microphone in and just sing on there. When you're singing on a computer, though, it gets really difficult if you're playing the track and recording and plugging a USB microphone in to try, because then you're going to have to mix those together. So it can get sort of tough, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I always say get a mixer board if you can. They're really inexpensive. Like I said, I bought this one and it was like $45 and it looks just like my Yamaha. It does not sound like my Yamaha, but it does the trick. And I can go and do strolling gigs outside with it. It's great. So
yeah, I love my setup. It's absolutely simple. I have minus the cables. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things really to have, and then the cables. So, I've got my PA system. I've got my mix board, which is a Yamaha MG10XU.
Oh, that's my old board. I love that board.
Yeah, I have that one. And then, of course, my laptop, and then my hard drive with all my karaoke music, and then my microphone. And you can use a TV, too. You can do a nice little HDMI plug to create a second screen. And, then the cords to then the audio cord and the cord for the microphone and the cord that goes to the speaker. But it's a really simple setup, and I made videos of me singing. It's on YouTube. But yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, and I'm happy with it. Let's talk about tracks.
Let's talk about tracks. Where you can get your, all right, we really don't care where you get your tracks from. It's not a live stage performance. We know that you probably don't own your track rights. If you wanted to use tracks off YouTube, go ahead, use tracks off YouTube. Find the best ones, though. And also, if you're using one that's a Sing King one and it has the, make sure that that's not in your video. Make sure that's not in your video. But tracks, just be picky about where you're going. I like using a site called X-Pro. It is just backing tracks. You can go there. Make sure you have your virus software on. It used to be Pretus's old site for their backing tracks for what they used to sell. And then something happened and so it's on Russian servers. And but it's free. There's lots of free backing tracks there. A lot of tracks that you can't find anywhere else. Is what Roberto wants me to say.
I was like, why are you doing that again?
But your tracks can come from anywhere. You can make your own tracks. If you are making your own tracks, I would say do not sing your backup vocals on there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. We want to hear just one of you, not like 5 of you. Tracks can come from anywhere. You can use Smule. You can use Yoki app. You can use the Voice app has I love the Voice app, actually. So the Voice app has about 3,000 songs, I want to say. It's not like huge like Smule, but all of it is licensed tracks. The audio looks really good, and the video and the audio and the video looks really good, and the audio isn't like super like compressed or super like you can add a vocoder on it to make your pitch perfect. I don't recommend it, but there's just a nice little minor like echo reverb on there effect. That's fine. When you're using singing with tracks, make sure your effects are not too crazy and overpowering. Again, we want to hear you, and we also don't want to hear a pitch controller on you, because you'll probably get scored down from that. But singing apps are fine. And using your phone to record is fine. In fact, Corrine just bought a few weeks ago, or about 2 months ago, we had a board up from Creative Blaster that works with a phone or it works with your computer. And she bought one for her iPhone, and I hope she's been using it. So
no tuning. Yes.
Yeah.
No tuning.
No auto tuning. No.
No auto tuning. No lip syncing. Meaning the audio and the video needs to be recorded at the same time. And then if you have to put them together, then yes, you have that. But and I have a keen eye, and I can see. And our our production team will see as well, because they work with video.
Oh, no. Corrine said it was defective. She sent it back.
Oh, I'm sorry, Corrine.
Man.
I don't like getting defective stuff.
Yeah. But that's
I got a defective hula hoop that I had to send back.
How do you get the defective hula hoop? Does it?
It was not.
Are you blaming the hula hoop because you can't hula hoop?
No, I can hula hoop, and it's defective because it was, as I was hooping, it would start to wobble all over the place. Obviously, it's spinning, but it would start to lean down on one end, like it's not properly weighted on each piece. So then, I had to send it back.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. So I don't like getting defective products.
No.
Because that's a waste of my time and money.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
But we're wrapping it up. Is there any questions? Let's ask the crowd, even though we lost half of them when we crashed. But do any of you have any questions? Corrine says there's nothing worse than defective heat.
Right. Luckily, the boyfriend bought me another one, so it's on its way.
I was gonna play you Wobble, but I don't have it queued up.
Don't even stop.
You said the wobble. I had a wobble.
No.
So again, all right. Let's just quickly go over what we talked about today. Membership's always awesome. You get 2 free tryouts. You get membership. You get mentorship. You get your scores and notes after you're in a competition, which always helps you to get better, whether or not you move on or not. I know that most of the people on here, Roberto, Corrine, Renee, most of the singers who have been part of this, they ask for their notes, and because they want to get better as they go. It's the only way you're going to get better. And that way you get from each one of those judges, you get a breakdown of that, and the scoring's there. So you'll get the breakdown of voice, technique, artistry, and stage presence. So you know where to get that. Corrine says, get the membership. I think
Corrine was answering Danny. So the best resource for mentors is the membership. That's how you get the mentors, or get access to talking with the mentors, is through the membership.
And some of these mentors are gold medal world champions. So, and some of them are also producers and record producers and people in the industry and bands and things like that. And Corrine says very helpful to get the notes. Next thing, don't spend a lot for your stuff, but there's some really inexpensive, really good stuff that you can use. If you're going to do it at a bar, make sure that no one's in your video and that you're getting at least the live audio off the board. If you're making it from home or wherever, make sure your phones are always in horizontal mode. We want to see you. You don't really need to show us your whole entire body, but don't only be a head. We want to see more than that. We want good lighting. Good lighting is important. We talked about that. We got gadgets available that you can get. Elephant Ears is available on KWCUSA.org. Just don't drop it. And I have this V8S sound card that works really well as well. And there are many ways you can do it. We do have also with mentorship, we have someone who is just working on technology. So if you have technology questions, they can help you. Miriam, if you see her video, she's using just really nice lighting. She can do really nice lighting. You don't have to have a really nice camera. It can be your laptop. The biggest thing is don't shoot from underneath. Make sure that your camera is level with you. It doesn't like it keeps doing weird things. Make sure it's level with you, and that way you can see if you're shooting from underneath, it gives you like double chins and stuff. But if you do it too high, it looks weird if you're like up and then you're straining your neck, so it can affect your technique. But make sure you're at a good camera angle. We've had a lot of people in bathrooms shooting from the down up and things like that. It's okay to shoot in a bathroom, by the way. Pull that shower curtain across and sing in front of the shower curtain as it being like a backing curtain. Don't sit down on your toilet and sing.
Yes, yep. Danny, mentors would help with song choice. They will help you with whatever you need in order to prepare for the qualifiers. And keep in mind, there are only 6 rounds with one closing out in a week here. Round 3 is closing out at 11:59 on Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. And so obviously you want to get your songs in as soon as possible. Your outfits, accessories should be memorable. Well, we're going to remember you because you're going to get showcased. That's basically how it is, Definitely, have your outfits fit your song. Right. So if you're singing a big ballad, don't be in t-shirt and shorts. That's not the way to present yourself. Like if you were to go to the Grammys or, even do your own little music video, that's not what you would wear. Right. Yeah. So
stage appropriate, I'd say.
Stage appropriate, song appropriate.
We don't want you to go out and get like a big ballroom gown.
No. Stuff. Actually, those things don't look very good on video, to be honest.
No, they have to. Yeah. And also try to stay away from props. Props are not really a good thing. Your clothing can be a prop, but you can make things happen with just gestures and body language. So you don't really need to have props. And make yourself memorable by the way you produce that. What? Kareem would never wear t-shirt or shorts.
I mean, unless it's like a country song where I need to wear, crop top and some Daisy Dukes, pull in some Jessica Simpson vibes. But I'm sorry.
But if it's for like country and stuff, hey, a t-shirt and jeans
that would work.
For country, things like that. Rock works for t-shirt.
Yeah, I mean, but
don't wear like a dirty t-shirt that says like Miller Lite across. Like, don't put like major brands on your shirts. Make sure it's clean at least. Yeah. We're fine with ripped up jeans and whatever is the theme of what you're doing. It's cool. But if you're gonna sing Celine Dion, don't wear a dirty t-shirt and
nice blouse would do.
And some Daisy Dukes.
Yeah. Roberto, no ballroom gowns for you. Okay. And then we also discussed, our judges. We do have absolute faith in our judges that they will remain unbiased and
our
Ian jumped the gun. I have to say, Ian jumped the gun without us actually announcing anything. So yes, we're going to be promoting the divisional finalists. So those who actually move on from the qualifiers, the top 3 from each qualifier, will be featured on a weekly basis. And it's going to be exciting because
including the past ones. So
including the past
while we are starting this late, all of them are going to be covered, but it is going to take some time for him to also go back and get the first 9. So
yes, but they will be featured, and it's just because Ian and a lot of our judges, we become family. So, even if you were a contestant last year and you got to know some of the judges, then you spent the few months after that, before we started this season, to get to know them even more. And so, yeah, it's kind of hard to just go ahead and sequester them in that sense. Just they're being sequestered in the sense of they cannot talk to you about anything KWC related. However, hanging out and them putting it up.
Judges are not mentors. Judges aren't mentors.
They're not.
You need to get those, and you get the notes from those judges by having a membership. So that is
talk to the mentors to assist you further. Yeah.
And a lot of those mentors, actually, a lot of them have actually been judges. Some of them have been our national judges. So that just they don't have time to do the judging. They just want to help out in a different way this year.
Yeah. So I'm excited for the segment. Ian Talks. It's great because I love Ian and he has such lively commentary. So I'm really looking forward to him highlighting each of our qualifier winners, and just moving forward. Made her the queen of my double wide trailer with the polyester.
Yep. Doing quotes. Danny, by the way, I have to say I love your photo with the butterfly wings. Also when Culver Kai, he went and took photos in front of that same thing. So every time.
And we look forward to your videos.
Yes.
We really do. We look forward to your videos and your submissions. So, and I get to look because I get to also. Yeah, I help out the production staff, so I get to look and see what it's
Illinois,
like.
My home state.
Hey.
Home state, Champaign, Urbana area down there.
Yeah, so I think that's it, right?
That is it for today.
Yeah.
And every week, so every Sunday, you're either going to see the show from the rounds, our showcase, and you'll see who's moving on to the divisionals. And then the week after, because it's every 2 weeks, the week after, we're going to have the Q&A with me and Miriam.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're going to have some guest stars on, too.
Yes. I would love to have that because, that's...
Woohoo!
Yay! I'm so excited.
I want Illinois to represent. The last time was, last time I think was 2016, and he did really well. And drawings. Drawings. We have the raffle drawings.
All right.
I need Katie up here. Bum, bum, bum. Miriam, I know you're running out of time. Are you okay?
I think I will be fine.
Okay. That's right.
Yeah, so far so good.
Here, so anyone who's a member, by the way, had some of you won stuff, and I see them over here. We need your addresses because for some reason on the membership form, not everyone put their full address. So we do need some addresses. James Bueller, if you're watching out there, we need your address. We have a lot of the addresses, but some are missing. So, but we'll contact you also because the stuff is just ready to get. I think Roberto's like, I want my watch. Yeah. So yeah, we are doing drawings. So if you are a member, your name might be called. And I think there's also more members now than there were the last time as well.
Roberto, you're so silly.
And we're looking for the prizes. Hold on. The prizes went somewhere. Like all these. Hold on. I'll be right back. Miriam, take the floor.
I've got the floor. I don't know what the floor is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so you guys, please make sure to tune in. If you have not already, go to the KWCUSA YouTube page and like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because we are going to be airing all of these results shows on YouTube. So make sure that you go there and you like, subscribe, notification bell, okay? So you do not miss out on the show. Our rock and blues genre show will be aired next Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that is 8 p.m. East Coast people. So, yes, I'm glad, Danny, It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for coming on and asking your questions. And get that membership. Get that membership and get those videos done. We're so excited. Yay! Yay, Minnesota.
So for our first prize that we're giving away, I opened it up just to make sure everything's in there, and it is. And I shouldn't open it up, but I did. This is a battery charger. It has it's also solar powered. We gave these away 2 years ago at Nationals to some of the winners. So if you won one of these, then you know how they are. But it's a Sason battery charger, and I believe it's like a 5,000 U one. And Miriam, 1 through 32, give me a number.
Oh, let's go with 1.
Number 1 is Jeremy Brown. Jeremy Brown, you have just won a USB charger for all your charging needs from Arkansas. Jeremy Brown from Arkansas. What we got in here next? All right. Next we have the microphone pendant and necklace. All right. Miriam, I will need to know 2 through 34, you said? 32.
Oh,
and by the way, some of you would have memberships, but you let them expire. So if you're expired, you won't be on that list.
Okay. 16.
16.
Yeah.
Tamika Devant, our U.S. champion from last year. Woohoo! Way awesome. All right. Next, we have the White Music watch. It's in the bag right now. Oh, it's a pink. I'm not taking it out of the bag. But if you can see that, it's a treble clef watch, and it has a white band.
And you said to the 32, right?
34.
34.
32.
All right.
No, 32. 32 is right. Case of 32 is right.
Oh, okay.
16, no 1.
Okay. Let's do 32.
32.
Yeah.
Stephen Davis. Woohoo! He was in the rock round last week. Stephen Davis wins this great music treble clef watch. All right. Moving on. We got 2 more, right? 2 more to do. By the way, Katie, the national producer, is right here next to me. I'm just looking to see what else is in here. No, I know. All right. This one is Poodoo.
What is that?
It is squishy goo poo. It's bouncy. It's not gross at all. You stretch it and you twist it. Take goo poo out of the container and let the fun begin. This oddly entertaining, sticky, icky, gooey substance will be sure to keep your hands full for hours. It's
what is happening?
Sticky. Squishy boo poo.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
My son's coming up just to see what the poodoo is.
Oh no. Let's do 22.
22. Kevin Riddle. You're gonna get the poodoo.
Oh man.
And a letter from communications explaining why you're getting
What?
a goo poo. Well, he doesn't have a lot of, remember, he doesn't have
Okay.
a lot of technology things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like, why did the KWC just send me Poodoo? Why
That's
not?
funny.
Why
That
wouldn't you get Poodoo?
Because we got jokes. That's why.
So back in the day, we used to give out toilet bowl microphones, or so it was a toilet bowl cleaner brush with a microphone on the top. It was awesome. Hence, it was used to. We also used to give microphones that were shower heads. All right. Ooh, yes. All right. This one is one of my favorite things. Hold on. This is going to be
Corrine says she wants Poodoo.
You want Poodoo? Oh, Corrine. This is all right. We're going to give away a sparkly mic sleeve, and this is a two-parter, and a suction cup kitty that holds your phone up. This is actually a tripod for your phone, so you can have your phone held up. You can see the little kitty in there. It's a little kitty.
Gosh.
And it helps hold your phone up so you can like do your horizontal videos and stuff. Just have it on like somewhere up there. And
stick it on
something. All right, we need the number.
Oh. Let's do number 10.
Number.
Did I say last time?
Did you say 10 last time? No.
Oh, cool.
But it's going to go all the way to Alaska to Nathan Munzel. Nathan.
What?
Yeah, you're going to get a kitty cat suction cup phone holder and a microphone sleeve to make it bling. Here, I'm going to show you really quick how that looks. Oh, yes. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. It blings and yeah, shimmers and shines. And now I need to get that off. There we go. Awesome. Well, that was a raffle for today. Corrine said she'd rather have the mic cover than the Poodoo.
Who doesn't want the mic cover?
Right?
My kids wouldn't want the Poodoo, though. That's for sure.
Yep. And in the future, we might have other really cool prizes, and we also might extend the raffles to doing like prizes for like trips and things like that. But those will be by tickets, and you'll have to buy tickets for that, and we'll it's as fundraisers. These are just fun little things that we want you guys to have, and the KWC. So
awesome! I am so stoked. And remember to check back in. Remember, next Sunday is the show for Rock and Blues. So come out, watch.
The 25th is Rock and Blues.
And watch the show. And then the following Sunday, we'll be back with a Q&A with more raffles.
Yeah, May 2nd. More raffles.
We like
cool.
Raffles.
Miriam, thank you so much. Thank
Always
you
a pleasure.
And yeah, and that'll be cool to buy tickets. Yeah, because that it'll be cool prizes like a hotel room stay somewhere in Vegas. So so really cool. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please tell your friends if you know that world champ, tell them. Or if you really want to just challenge your friend who you're like, I can beat them, tell them to join in and then beat them.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done that.
Friendly competition. I love it.
And I've also been beat that way too. So thank you, Corrine. It's great info. And hopefully next time I'll have better stuff that won't cause my system to crash in the middle of a show. And but I'll make some how-to videos also on the elephant ears and also on the V8S sound card. So
awesome. Yay. Well, I hope you guys had a lot of fun with us, chatting and everything and getting a lot of info. Yes, we are, Corrine. Yes, we are. And just like a family, we are highly dysfunctional.
Yep. All right. Miriam, I'll see you later. Guys, everyone take care. We love you so much. We cannot wait for you to start your journey to become the next Karaoke World Championship. I'm Josh Barron, the National Director. You can find me on Facebook, the Karaoke Baron as well. Check me out there, like me. And also I do request if you want me to sing a certain song for you, just tell me what you want to hear. Take care, everybody.